Hi my loves, Great Lady here, and tonight is Sunday. Tonight is the day that I do my deep conditioning every single week. As I told you earlier, Sundays I do my deep conditioning and Wednesday evenings is when I do my moisturizing. So what I decided to do is this time show you exactly the products that I use in my deep conditioner on a regular weekly basis and how I apply it also. So let's start off with things that you're going to need. First of all, I use mayonnaise, one egg. I use honey. I usually use castor oil or olive oil, actually both, about a teaspoon of each in my mixture. I'm always running out of things. I have a 1-year-old, I'm home all day long, and I'm never looking at what I run out of until I run out of it. So, since I ran out of both, I'm going to be using tonight my mixture, my DIY mixture that I put in this little applicator bottle that I use in my shower. And in this bottle has the castor oil, the olive oil, some grapeseed extract, some glycerin, a little lavender. It has a little bit of everything, so it definitely can't hurt. It can only help, because everything in this bottle helps promote growth and strength. Okay, in addition to those things, I also added this Shea moisturizing anti-breakage mask as my deep conditioner with biotin and bamboo extract. It's for thin, fine hair. Thickens, gives it some volume, it softens, and I have extremely thin hair. Okay, I think everything I'm showing you all is backwards, but it's by Shea moisturizer, so you can always go into the store, and most stores have this. Okay, in addition to those things, I have a little container. I'm always improvising, again, because I'm always running out of things, and I don't have time at midnight to go out to the store and buy certain things. So I use like my little Chinese food leftover containers. You're also going to need a wide tooth comb, some clips, measuring spoon. I also have my silk head wrap. Then I have another scarf to go on top of that, and underneath all that I use a sock to keep everything in place. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix up my mixture really quick. Again, all I need to do is 1 tablespoon of mayonnaise, 1 tablespoon of mayonnaise. And this mayonnaise, I have 2 mayonnaises, just so you know. One's for the house and one is for me. So when I dip this spoon, and then I use a tablespoon of the mask. One egg. Shake it up, because the glycerin seems to stay at the bottom. I don't know, for some reason the oil and the honey I never seem to measure. I just kind of eyeball it. Honey moisturizes and gives your hair shine. So, it doesn't look too good when you put it in, but I'm going to mix it up and then show you what it looks like. Okay? And don't forget your towel. I usually do this in my bathroom. So, let's see. And sometimes I have, depending on if I put too much honey or not, it might give me a little extra than I need. Because I've had a lot of shrinkage today. This was my wash and go. And everyone's like, oh, you cut your hair. I'm like, no, 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 no. I didn't cut my hair. I just did a wash and go. And I'm getting used to my hair being natural and short. So, can't wait for what? How many? This is only 1 month when we do the length check again. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this towel around me so I don't make too much of a mess. Okay, so take my rings off. Great. So what I'm going to do, what I usually do is I take some and I put it through my hair first before I start to separate and divide it to make sure that I'm getting it all over the place. Kind of helps also. So this is what it looks like. Okay, take one more and then I'm going to start to divide it. And really I have thin hair, so this usually doesn't take me too long. And what I end up doing, and it depends on the person, everyone's an individual, and this is just what I do in my regimen for my deep conditioning. I do this every week, but everyone is different. You could sleep on it or not. I usually end up sleeping on it because my son doesn't go to sleep until 9 o'clock at night. I have to do stuff between 9 and midnight, because by midnight I am totally beat. So I end up sleeping in this and just washing it out in the morning. See, and of course I dropped one of these clips. I'm always dropping things, so please just bear with me. I don't know where it went. I don't know. Oh no, there it is. Okay, great. So I dropped my clip. I'll try to be as quick as possible because I know this could be pretty boring sometimes just watching people do this, but okay, so, and I do most of the stuff I do it with my hands because I think it's just quicker that way. So I just take some. You see how you could already see how my hair started to elongate again since it's being moisturized. It's just quicker. I also have in the bathroom one of those applicators that I could also dip in there. And my hair have thin hair, so really doesn't take me as long as it takes the young ladies like Natural and a couple others who have a much more longer hair than I do. And I definitely try to make sure I get it on the edges. So that's just the first one, and I move pretty quickly through the whole entire thing. And you all are going to laugh at me because, again, I'm always running out of things. So, one time I went and I was looking for my plastic shower caps after I finished this process. And after I had all the stuff on my head, realized I didn't have any more plastic head wraps. So, any plastic shower caps. So what I did was, I used a plastic bag that I got from Pathmark. So, I believe in improvising and still getting the same results. So, as you can see, I just separate and I put a little bit. I make sure I go down the shaft of the hair, separate. I just make sure that every part of my hair gets the mixture. And again, you can see my hair is saturated. Very, very saturated. So, and again, it always depends on how much hair you have, how much product you should make, and how long this process should take. Someone like me, that's probably why I can do it several times a week. Definitely at least twice a week, because I'm really trying to see a difference in my hair now. I'm really, really more than ever putting forth an effort. And again, since I had my hair trimmed, I'm not seeing as much breakage, and I'm not seeing as much hair shedding. So we'll see. I'm giving myself to the end of the year with the same regimen, and then it's always good to change up your regimen. Okay, so as you can see, that was pretty quick. I went through the whole entire thing pretty quick. What I do now is I marry everything. As you can see, make sure I have it on all my edges. That's pretty good. And I don't have that much left, so I might as well just use the rest of it. Now, the tricky thing is sleeping on this. I have a satin pillowcase, but I also have 2 scarves, and I also use a sock. I brought these inexpensive trouser socks that I tie everything down with around the edges, trying not to let too much leak out. So, as you can see, my hair is pretty much saturated with it. So I hope that this was helpful to you. The last things that I'm going to do is going to make you all laugh. I'm going to make you all laugh because I'm always forgetting to buy stuff, or I can't find it. I know that these bags are in the house somewhere, but you have to improvise. And it works just as well as paying money for those doggone plastic shower caps that you can only use once anyway. You rinse them out, you rinse them out. So, I'm not worried about looking like a cheapskate. I am a cheapskate. But if you could save $1 or $2 here or there, why not? So, we do that. I use a trouser sock. Over the bag to make sure that there's no leakage. And I use my scarf. And I let this marinate overnight. And then on top of that, because I'm definitely not trying to have any leakage, I put another scarf on top of that. This is not a silk scarf. This is just my deep conditioning scarf that I don't care if anything happens to it or not. And then I'm all set for bed. And Mr. Larrykins will be up at 9, and so will Mom. And this is my every Sunday regimen. I hope that it's helpful to some people. If you have any questions, by all means, please leave me a question, comment, follow me on Twitter, GreatLady11, or follow me on Instagram at GreatLady11. Thank you, my loves. Have a great day.